So now we will see how we can find the LCM or the least common multiple of two numbers in JavaScript. So guys, let us move to VS Code over here, and simply inside the programs folder, let me just quickly create a new file in this case. So as you can see, we have this lcm.js file over here. Now guys, what is the meaning of LCM or least common multiple? So guys, in this case, let us understand this with the help of example. So let us say we have two numbers, that is 2 and 3 over here. So LCM or least common multiple, the meaning of this is we have to find a number which will be exactly divisible by these two numbers over here. So guys, we have 2 and 3 as the numbers, so we have to start from the maximum number over here. So when we have the maximum number, that is 3 in this case, so is 3 exactly divisible by 2 and 3? No, in this case. So we have to increment the number. The next number is 4. So is 4 exactly divisible by both these numbers, that is 2 and 3? No, in this case. It can be divided by the number 2, but it cannot be divided by number 3 over here, in which case we will not get the remainder as 0. So the next number is 5. Is 5 exactly divisible by both these numbers, that is 2 and 3? No, in this case. So the next number is 6 over here, and as you can see, when we multiply the first number, that is 2, by 3, we will get 6, and when we multiply the second number, that is 3, by 2, we get the value as 6 over here. So 6 is the LCM or the least common multiple for these two numbers over here, and that is how we have to find the LCM of two numbers. So guys, let us write the function in order to get the LCM over here. So we have get LCM as the function name, and we will take two parameters, that is num1 and num2 over here, which will be the two numbers that will be passed as parameters to this function. Now guys, what we have to do is we need to provide the variable, that is LCM over here, and initially we have to set the value of LCM as the maximum number from these two numbers, that is num1 and num2. So guys, how do we do that? Simply we provide num1 greater than num2 in this case. So basically we are checking for this particular condition, but we will be using the conditional operator over here. So guys, in this case, like num1 is greater than num2, if the answer is true, then we are going to return the value of num1 and store it in LCM variable, or else the num2 will be higher number compared to the num1 variable. So guys, as you can see, easily we can find the maximum of two numbers by using this conditional operator. If num1 is greater than num2, then return num1, or else return num2 and store it inside the LCM variable. Now guys, we have to go through the while loop infinite number of times until we find the LCM, which will be exactly divisible by both these numbers over here. So we will say while true in this case, and guys, this is very important. If you want to go through a loop infinite number of times, simply you can provide the while loop followed by the true condition inside the parenthesis of the while loop, and then inside this you have to provide the condition in order to come out of the while loop, so that your program doesn't run infinite number of times. So guys, over here what we will do is we will check for the condition whether this particular LCM is it exactly divisible by number 1 over here. So if it is exactly divisible by number 1, so basically LCM percent num1, which means we are going to find the remainder when we divide these two numbers, and it should be equal to 0 over here. So this means that num1 will exactly divide the number, that is LCM over here, and at the same time we want the number 2 as well to exactly divide this particular LCM number. So simply we will say LCM percent num2, this time it is equal to 0 over here. So only when both these conditions are getting satisfied, then we have to come out of the while loop, and that is when we will be able to find the value of LCM over here, which will be stored inside this LCM variable. So we provide the break statement over here. So guys, this is very important whenever you are going to go through the infinite loop, that is in this case we are providing the while loop followed by the true condition. We have to provide certain condition which will come out of that particular infinite loop, and this is the condition that we are providing. Now guys, after this we also have to increment the value over here of LCM. So if you remember, first of all we checked for the number 3 over here, then we moved to the number 4 followed by 5, and so on. In the end we found a number, that is 6, which is exactly divisible by both these numbers, and that is why we have to increment the LCM value. So over here simply we will say LCM plus plus in this case, so that every time the value of LCM is incremented, we are checking for this particular condition, and whenever that condition is met, that is both the numbers are exactly dividing the LCM, then we come out of the while loop over here, and then after this we simply return the LCM value this time, so that it can be printed from wherever we are calling this function, that is get LCM. So guys, over here simply we are going to provide the console.log statement, and then we will say LCM of numbers, and then we will also define the numbers, that is num1 and num2 this time. So num1, let us say we provide the number 1 is 2 and number 2 is equal to 3 this time. So LCM of numbers, that is num1 and num2, so we say num1 and num2 over here. So we have num1 and num2 is followed by the function call this time. So we say get LCM this time, and then we have the two parameters, that is num1 and num2 over here. So we have num1 followed by num2 as the parameter. So let me just save this file now and try running this code on the terminal by using the node command followed by the name of the JavaScript file. So as you can see, LCM of numbers 2 and 3 is 6, and that is what we had checked in the first example over here. Now guys, let us move to another example. What will be the LCM when we provide the numbers, that is num1 as 10 and num2 as 15 over here. So when we save this file now, probably we should get the LCM as 30, because 10 multiplied by 3 is 30 and 15 multiplied by 2 is 30 as well. So when we save this file now and try running this code once again over here on the terminal, so as you can see, LCM of numbers 10 and 15 is 30 over here. Guys, what will be the output when we provide the numbers, that is 50 and 100 over here? What will be the LCM of these two numbers? Comment in the comment section below. Let us see whether your answer is correct or not. So please make sure that you like this video so that it reaches to more people, and subscribe to this channel so that you get the notifications on upcoming videos as well. I'll see you in the next video, in which we are going to check how to find factors of a number in JavaScript. So stay tuned.